Hey everybody, this is Street Mug. Today I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of things that happened to me recently, and I wanted to share that with you. Um, I just finished shooting a video yesterday on discernments of angels and devils, and it was just very basic, video. It wasn't complex or theologically, you know, brilliant. It was just something you could use on a day-to-day basis and things that you already probably known on your own and stuff. So I just finished filming that, and my day was it went quite okay. I had a good day, but at nighttime I had a nighttime visitor. I was getting ready to settle down for the night, and a young gal. Obviously, she was on drugs because she was a little, you know, doing a lot of bizarre movements, and she was just there in front of me, and I don't know. She kind of wanted to talk, and then she's kind of a little spacey, I guess is the word I was looking for. But anyways, I thought I'd help her out like I do out here, offer her. She was looking for a space to stay. I kind of would have pointed her out to a couple places. She needed any food. I got a couple numbers so I could call people in case she needed any help with blankets or because she didn't come loaded up like many of us are with backpacks and stuff like that. So I figured she might need some little bit help, but after talking with her and kind of looking at her, and just she was a little creepy. When I said something about if she was looking for a place to stay, she kind of looked really odd and kind of did a funny grin. So I didn't like that, and I was just trying to find a way now at this point to kind of chase her away. And luckily, there was a guy who was interested in her, and he arrived and kind of tried to unload her onto him. And well, of course, he didn't mind. That's what he wanted to talk with her. But she wouldn't budge. She was just stay at my spot, and so I had to actually make the decision to leave my spot. So I got up and kind of walked away, and she planted herself right there in that spot. This morning I stopped by, and she wasn't there, so it was probably a little funny thing, a weird thing, just that might have happened just that one moment in time. So, but anyways, that was pretty bizarre. Then this morning I was having my breakfast, lunch, my brunch outside, and a really bizarre guy shows up, short guy, and doing some kind of hand signals. I thought he might have been, you know, deaf or dumb or whatever, and couldn't speak because he was doing a lot of hand signals. But then when I paid attention to it, it was, one was the first one I think was like someone on drugs and kind of chased them away, kind of waved him off, and he was just standing there still, and I was doing my own thing. Then I look up, he's still there. Now he's doing some kind of drugs. No, now it's a sexual signal kind of thing, and that's why I was starting to get really upset at that point. And then I just chased him off and did my own thing. And then I looked up, and he had a offering some glass ball or some sort with something in it. That kind of got me upset. I already shook them off a couple of times. So at that point, I shook them off and I go, dude, get lost. And that's sometimes how we have to speak to these guys because they won't listen otherwise. They'll just hang around for a long time. So you have to stand your grounds at times. And that was a good time for me to stand my ground and chase him off. Because it was just kind of almost perverted, very bizarre kind of look to his face. And just the whole thing, the whole image of him standing doing some weird signals just kind of creeped me out. So luckily I chased him out, and luckily he stayed away. So yeah, so that was just to me, it was just kind of interesting reflection because I had just spoken about discernment of kind of spirits, angels, and the devil, and that definitely was like almost a devilish kind of thing, and pretty interesting. But I thought I'd just talk to you about that because things like that do happen out here in the street. You can have unwanted visitors come by, and a lot of times they'll bug you, and sometimes you have to just chase them away because they're not supposed to be there where you're at your spot. And like in previous videos, what they do is they'll come up and want cigarettes, ask you for the time and really dumb stuff. And a lot of times I think with time, I think it's just they're just testing you to see if you have any drugs, or they're looking at your stuff they might want to steal. So those are the two possibilities, and of course there might be others. But anyway, that's pretty much it. That's what happens out here in the street. If you fall asleep, you get getting yourself in trouble. But if you're wide and alert, you can do the right thing. And like these two situations, just chase them away. That's all you can do. And hopefully you can do it safely, because sometimes you don't know how they're going to respond. And so far, everything went well. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Street Monk says, adios. Bye.